Hey, everybody. Welcome to DTB, second podcast with Christian and little Dom. Go Dom.
So, to start us off, I want to thank you guys for interacting with the last video, likes, comments, subscribers. Means a lot to us. Thanks for showing us love on the podcast. With the comments, I did take a screenshot of some of them. I want to talk about them in this podcast. So the interaction really helps out. So if you guys want to keep interacting, it means a lot.
Next week we're going to be live. I keep on saying we were going to do it this week, but next week we're going to be live. Ryan will put something up online of what day it's going to be, so we can get a lot of people to tune in and make comments why we're doing it. I think it'll be a lot better because the topics that we bring up I think are better when people are able to do it live, and we can answer you back. If Ryan can tell us what the comment is, and we can answer you right back as soon as it comes through. Just continue to keep watching. Like this one, I will stretch out and make sure that we're at least 45 minutes. A lot of people commented they're working out at the gym. They want to hear a longer podcast, so we'll go as long as we can. And then when it gets boring, I'm cutting it off.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, so let's get into it. Tonight isn't going to be another series, couple topics. I want to start off with I just watched the show, and I took a couple ideas from the show. The first topic is the gambling with the sports with the younger generation today. I can tell you with the online, with the
DraftKings and FanDuel.
DraftKings, FanDuel, PokerStars, each one has an impact on the younger generation. I think that when I was in school, and I don't remember people being able to make bets unless you went through somebody on the illegal side. Now that it's legal with DraftKings and FanDuel, there's a lot of kids getting involved, and guess what? The underage kids are using their parents' information so they can go online earlier, which is unheard of. And then on top of that, there's Roulette overseas that
unheard of.
That people are
brighten up the mood.
Yeah, the Roulette is people that are underage are able to go online with the
the cryptocurrency gambling, the Bitcoin and all that. We did it. But I did it on Roulette when I was underage. Me and all my friends got together. We did it.
But the thing is, like the games and it's ridiculous that I see every week how many people are online. And then I was watching a thing where a lot of teenagers that are even under 21 are committing suicide because they're losing all their money and feel helpless that they can't get out of a hole that's so big with sports, and especially in Europe. Europe, it's bigger than here, but here I noticed that a lot of kids that are putting money every week that they don't have. Right, Chris?
Like
something like Chris. A lot of people don't realize the gambling for the sports, like the thing that was pretty bad back in the day was you could gamble with someone with a bookie and you could place wagers on money that you didn't have. But I thought now with the DraftKings and all that, it'd be a lot better because you have to put the money up front. So I thought it'd be a lot better, but it's the same thing. People are playing everything that they have. They're depositing and playing the money they had before you could run credit, and people were running way, way higher credit, and they would owe money.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, that now with the DraftKings, they said, and the FanDuel, the money that the people are betting, the bookies are getting more business again on the illegal side of betting because the people are realizing they can run credit lines and not have to play the money up front like they do on FanDuel.
Yeah. I know a couple guys that go to a bookie because they gambled too much online.
Yeah.
Figured out that they were losing all their money, they locked themselves out of the accounts, and now they go to a bookie, which is
but not only
crazy.
lock themselves out of the account, I don't want to interrupt you, but the accounts are locking them out. Mm-hmm. Once you play a certain amount, I noticed this, that now they just started where if you play
if 5,000 when you start
too much money, that's it. They cut you off. They knock it off and they put you on
they don't let you play more than 5,000.
And then once you play that amount, you can't bet. So people are running out of credit on the online to deposit. So then they have to go to another source.
Yeah.
But I think I just think that it's. I every week I talk about something with the younger generation. I think that everything that's going on with that and other things is making it so difficult for you guys to.
Yeah, but I mean,
So difficult for you guys to do anything. I don't know.
yeah, but I think FanDuel and DraftKings is smarter because, like, it's safer. Like with a bookie, you can get not robbed, but you can get like your money stolen or any of that. But DraftKings and FanDuel, like your earnings go right in, right if your bet hits, obviously. So I think the sports like
Bookies get better odds.
No,
they
he's doing a
don't.
promotion for Red Traffic.
Yeah.
I let him finish the promotion.
Yeah, no, but it's definitely smarter to do it online, and it's
No, but a lot of the streamers and YouTube videos are promoting the gambling.
They
the
said
younger
that
kids.
if you watch the sports that the younger generation watches, football, and it was football, baseball, and hockey. The NBA is the least that people are watching. But when it's on TV, every other commercial, every fifth commercial is DraftKings.
DraftKings.
Right.
it's a sports book.
Every
Anything
not
online.
just DraftKings. There's 15 of them now.
There's ones I've never even heard of. I
There's
swear there's no one every week.
15 of them. So it's just another reason that the generation is really screwed because it's making it too easy. It wasn't this easy to do any of this when I was younger.
Yeah.
So another thing I want to talk about is cigarette smoking. Now, this is crazy. I want to bring this up. Cigarette smoking. My wife smokes cigarettes. She has for years. The funny thing is, if I can go back 5 years ago, my sons would despise smoking and don't smoke in my car, don't smoke in the house, don't smoke over here. But now, I think my sons smoke, if not as much as my wife smokes with vaping. I think that's another thing that I noticed that, look, vaping took over where cigarettes, but more people are smoking today than they were before vaping came out. In other words, the people that were smoking. And the other thing is that I noticed when you buy the vapes, all the vape stores were supposed to be illegal. You can't buy any juices online or anything, but every manufacturer that's in the area everywhere has a back room and drawers on the bottom that they have all this stuff for them where it's never going to end. Again, it's another thing that society gives to the younger generation. And so right now, if you just look at it, you got people that are vaping every day, people that are gambling every week. It's like a dead end. And in the meantime, how do you save money or do things you're supposed to do when you have all this stuff, all these vices that are easy to get your hands on.
I remember when I got introduced to vaping, the Juul just came out. I was in high school, and my one buddy came up to me and said, "Yo, you want to try this? It tastes like mint." I said, "All right."
It was me.
No, I tried it a couple times, and it was just a weird feeling. Like I felt real lightheaded. I felt real like it was weird. And after a couple like days in a row trying it, my mind started craving it. So I went out and bought my own at some gas station. And ever since then, I have to buy them every couple of days just to
I'm the same way. Like the way I started, I was at a party. I just wound up hitting a vape. And I was like, oh, this is disgusting. But then
the funny thing is that nobody knows nobody knows the ingredients in the vape that you're smoking.
Nobody knows what's in cigarettes.
But yeah, there is. There's airplane fluid, rat poison.
It's okay.
But vapes are bad.
I'm saying I never smoked, so I can't tell you what vaping. I can't tell you about cigarettes. I touched one cigarette, and I remember trying it once.
And you loved it, Dad.
Never do it again. Felt like it was burning a hole in my throat.
When did you try it?
8th grade.
8th grade?
8th grade.
I was at least
8th grade, and I was young enough to know when it burnt my throat that this is really fucking stupid, and I'm never going to do it again. I didn't have to be older to know it burnt a hole, but makes your throat hurt. You know what I mean?
But another thing with the vapes, they're easy to conceal. Like in school, we were bringing them around in our pocket, running in the bathroom.
I have a
no
really
smell.
good story about
They have no smell, so
vaping in school.
No teachers would know we were smoking vapes. The teachers,
except for your brother. Let him tell you about how he concealed.
How about that story?
How it fell on the floor.
So freshman year, I'm in health class, and I was really craving the nicotine. So I went to go grab it out of my pocket, and I asked to go to the bathroom, and it fell out of my pocket. So when it fell out of my pocket, the teacher called me out. I don't want to make this a long story, but the teacher called me out, She said, "So what's that in your hand?" I said, "Oh, it's my portable charger." And she said bullshit, obviously. So I got caught. I got suspended 2 weeks from school.
Can you grab her?
I got
her
all
up.
these consequences and stuff. And my dad had to come to the school, and I thought he was gonna throw me through the wall.
No.
He was very angry, but
No,
It
it
was,
was nice to leave work and come in and grab you from, and then take you for drug testing. It was the best
yeah,
thing
and I
I
had to
think
get
that
drug tested.
but it was really, really nice.
Christian the delinquent.
I'm a very good kid.
I mean, it's a topic, like I said, the next week when we go live, the topics will be a lot easier to
where's my
to respond
In my hand.
and go back and forth. I'm saving this thing I want to talk about for
Lola.
last, but one other thing that I want to go over is the generation today. I'm sorry.
so old.
I want to get all these out. Well, this is a good one. This is about dating and the generation today. I want to start with dating. I want to talk about the guys, and I want to talk about the girls. And I want to talk about
Let's hear.
what I see from my point the last couple years. So first of all, I want to say that the men today do not treat the women the way that the men treated women when I was in school.
As we would say,
And it's no joke. No, it's no joke. It's no joke. You're disrespectful.
Simp.
They're disrespectful. You don't put the effort in or the time. But on the other end, I want to talk about that the women today or the girls today don't respect themselves for the way that they let the guys treat them. So you understand what I'm saying?
What?
Let me finish. Let me
Go
finish,
ahead.
Dominic. If girls today give in to the guys, they're giving in to the guys too soon, because the guys are not respectful, and the girls don't know any better. The girls think that you take them out one time that you're. It was never like
her
that.
ex-husband.
I know you want to make a joke. I know you want to make a joke, Chris. But when we went out, when me and your mother went out and all, you went out with someone months. You went out with someone months before you think about doing anything. You got to know someone. You went out to eat. You went to the movies. You did. Yeah, I know. Shake your head, Dom. Nowadays, you know. I'm just telling you. I don't want to come out and say it. The women today. I watched a video yesterday. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I watched a podcast because I want to know how to just bring this up. So, a famous person podcast I watch. The girl came on and she's telling everyone how she gets ready for porn. And I'm watching. I'm like, oh, okay. She says she doesn't eat this time. She doesn't eat that time. No, wait a minute. Okay, so you saw
that
it. It's got
video
a
too,
couple million views. Now, think about this for 1 second. But you can't because you don't. Think about her dad clicking on TikTok and seeing that video. All right, go ahead. Think about her father seeing her tell everybody, I stick shit in myself to get ready to do a porn the next morning. I don't eat so I don't shit all over the place doing a porn. To me, I don't know. To me, it's not. We didn't talk
that's
about
at least
things like
only
that.
for anal, but
Yeah, we didn't talk.
But
we
there
didn't-
was no
we didn't
social
ta-
media or anything to talk about.
But
you had to
Dominic,
get
don't-
porn in magazines and DVDs.
But here's the deal: the girls were not explicit like they are today. If you go through TikTok right now, if I go through, there's 20 videos of girls in thongs dancing.
shaking their
Now,
ass.
what kind of? I'm serious. What kind of respect do you have for any women? There and don't
Yeah,
get me
if they're
wrong.
doing
Don't get
that,
me
yeah.
wrong.
No, I get it.
We all like looking at it. If I didn't like looking at it, it wouldn't be normal.
Mm-hmm.
But is a girl okay to do that and then ready to go out to eat with you the next day?
No,
How would you feel?
I wouldn't go out with her.
Okay.
But some guys are into that.
Okay. So you agree that the girls today and the guys do not treat the girls the way they should be treated.
Well, if a girl's doing that, she shouldn't be
Forget
treated.
about a girl doing that. A
No,
regular
I
girlfriend.
take that back. I take that back. You should be treated with respect no matter what you do. But in my eyes, I'm not going to be dating a girl who's shaking her ass
Right.
on TikTok.
Okay.
All right. But no, I mean,
Go ahead,
you
Chris.
definitely should get to know the girl first before she shakes her ass in a thong on TikTok. Like, you should take her out to
Get the-
dinner,
Yes. And
have her
then
meet
what?
your family at least, like your parents.
Okay, before you do anything,
Yeah.
before you go out and
I mean, I'm going to be
No.
honest. I'm not.
before
That's
before you take her in your car,
That's different.
before you put her in the back seat.
That's different.
Yeah,
Dirty,
go ahead.
dirty.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then the goal isn't to date the girl. You just-
yeah. The goal is that it's done.
Yeah.
See, that's a generation
I mean,
today.
as we
I'm
would say,
glad.
hit it and quit it.
I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad you said it. I just
Why?
said this way because The reason the girls have no respect for themselves is because of the way the guys treat them today.
Kicking me.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, but back
what? What's it
30
matter?
years ago when you were my age.
Yeah, we didn't do that. I'm sorry.
You didn't.
No.
Yeah, but there was no social
No,
media.
girls were not like they are now. No, I'm going to explain it to you. You think it's a joke?
Yeah, no, I get
Girls were not like they are today. I'm going to tell you.
So you wouldn't house parties in high school.
Yeah, house parties. Okay.
No
so-
guys would be in the bedroom getting with a girl.
Yeah, that would happen.
Okay, so
But that might have been somebody that was with that knew a girl for a couple months or so. You didn't just meet somebody at a party and then go upstairs.
I feel like back then they didn't go to each other's school's party and start. I mean, unless you guys did. Did you go to like? I'm trying to explain. Dude.
Yeah, we
Stop making faces.
didn't go to this other
Like-
school's party.
Like
did you go to like
district.
your
Did you go to-
rival school's party?
and like
I don't.
Yeah.
no and meet a random girl there from a different township you don't even know.
Okay, go ahead. And what do you
just
do?
Start
what?
making love. But
Yeah, see?
but you know what I mean.
But that's funny.
Like, that's how it is
but
now.
You're
I'm
okay
serious.
with that, but how about the girl?
She was perfectly fine with it too. She
Yeah.
eases into it. She does it. I'm serious with you. I'm not.
I'm
trying
serious
to make a joke.
too. I'm going to say that girls are have no respect for themselves today. And I want to get a lot of comments back on this, and I'm going to do it live. All these topics that I brought up, even last week's topic with depression, I'm bringing up in 2 weeks live. I want to get feedback from the women, and I want to know what you think. Am I off the wall? I don't know.
No, it's true.
I just see
No,
a lot
I
of
get
people
it.
look in
Like you watch the old movies, the guys are opening the door for the girl.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It's no joke. Yeah, open the doors, and make sure we carry bags for them. Nobody does anything like that. Nothing.
Hell no.
No, I know. I know it's wrong. I think the guys have to respect the girls a little bit more, and then they'll have more respect for themselves, and then wait longer.
Some
or do
girls
it.
do.
Some.
Yeah, some girls like to be treated like right. You act like girls just don't care about themselves.
And you don't want to talk to those girls.
I do. I'm definitely gonna marry a girl like that.
Yeah, grab the dog ride.
Yeah.
Mia,
Pick her up.
stop.
She's getting upset because we're talking about women having no
Yeah,
respect.
about
That's why I'm
bitches.
upset right now.
No,
I mean,
it's females.
when
The dogs are bitches.
after you listen to the podcast, please send me messages on this topic. I appreciate it. I don't want to keep on harping on the same thing. I wanted to bring up another thing that we talked about that.
Hold on, before you bring
Yeah.
something else up,
Yeah.
let me bring up
Yeah,
those
go
comments.
ahead. Go ahead, bring the comments up.
Because
Guys, the depression.
all right. So we got a ton of comments, like I was saying. Thank you guys again for interacting. Let's see here. Okay.
These on the topics that'll go to 6 minutes. It's good.
This one's not really about the depression, but this one's from Aristotle Vargas. I think this open discussion kind of thing was really cool. Great first episode. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Aristotle.
He wanted to ask us a new topic since we said we'd talk about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we picture the U.S. in 100 years? More specifically, where do we see social norms, technology, space exploration? What happened?
Jesus, Dad, he's an idiot. Just keep reading. Come on, dude.
No, that's it. So where do we see the U.S. in 100 years from now? Well, all right. Before you say that, Dad, where did you see the U.S. when you were in high school? What did you think was going to be?
Oh, just stop it. Come on.
What did you?
Well,
What did you
2000
think?
I
was-
didn't see any of this.
What did you see was? What did you think was going to happen? Like before you even
20
thought
to
of
30
having
years
kids?
from when you were in high school.
Did you think anything was going to change?
Yeah.
Like what?
You mean like technology and stuff?
Anything?
Oh yeah,
Like
technology.
what did you think
They
about?
they showed us things that they were going to do. Like the first thing I saw, like what was going to change was when I went to Disney World. The future thing, they showed you all the things that were going to happen in the future.
Like what?
With appliances and being able to touch the wall and it would run your washer. Like you could touch the wall and it would do everything for you.
Mm-hmm.
Your washer, dryer, TV, your kitchen appliances. You could touch a code on the wall and it would bring the appliance
What
out.
was like
and
the
run it.
first like big change you saw?
Cell phones, probably. Or internet.
Yeah, the internet was the first thing, but the internet was dial-up. You had to put a disc in, and you had to dial it through your phone line. It took forever.
What if you were talking on the phone?
Then you couldn't use the internet. You had to get a second line just for internet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then when you dialed up the internet, sometimes me and your mother would wait to get online like 15
What was
tries.
that chat room? AOL?
AOL was the internet. It was AOL.
You knew that.
And then you would get on, and it was fun just to talk to people from other countries and stuff.
Now there's FaceTime.
Do you remember, we were talking about this at work, do you remember ASL? People would say ASL question mark?
No, what's that mean?
Age, sex, location?
No, I never did
No, they
that.
wouldn't
That
do that
must
in the
be
chat.
That's for perverts.
must be one of those new
What
sites.
else is different? Did you ever picture cars like Tesla?
No,
Absolutely not. Probably not.
no,
And back to the gambling, did you
No.
picture anything that they have today?
no. I never thought
I feel
about
like
it
you could have
online.
saw it coming though with the cell phones.
Not
and
the
internet.
online. We didn't have it, Chris. We
No,
didn't have cell
but
phones.
as you got older, you probably
No.
realized they might.
We didn't get the first phone and think that we were going to gamble. We were going to gamble on our phone a month later.
Well,
You know,
not a
you,
month.
like I said, you have too much. Read the other topics before you
Yeah.
change over. The other
No,
comments.
it's just, let's see.
3 minutes. Quick.
All right, we got 3 minutes to do
To go over
this.
the topics.
We got to
yeah,
take a little
before
break.
Before we take a break.
Where? Yeah. Talk about something while I look for this, because it's not.
Dom, the one comment was about the depression, and I want to say if the
Oh
one
yeah, I had a
person
kid
put
contact me about it too. But keep going.
they
Go
put
ahead.
that the depression that we didn't discuss all depressions, and we did
Oh,
discuss all
yeah.
depressions.
Okay.
All right, so I want to go over
say.
that. I wanted to comment back, but
save it for the
I'm
podcast.
not big enough on the podcast to have access to that, so I'm not allowed to text back. But somebody put that we did, and I did. They put that there were different depressions. I hope they're listening tonight.
It's
Different depressions.
Levy.
Yeah,
was the
saying
one.
that there's weight depressions, which I brought up. That there's depressions from alcohol that I brought up. We didn't go into every depression.
Drugs.
We know that there's plenty
All right,
of
real
depressions.
quick, I'll read it. This is from Levy. I think that you guys are saying depression instead of really digging into the types of depression and what causes them. Right now, you're saying depression is a broad term for sadness, but there are many types of different depressions and why they are caused and how to treat them. So I'll speak on this real quick. Depression, digging into the types of depression. So to me, depression isn't just sadness. It's depression with anxiety, overthinking everything, not being able to focus on anything, not wanting to live, not having any drive to do anything, wanting to sit in bed all day, doing nothing. What else? Wanting to be alone, not wanting any contact with anybody. It was just so much. I mean, all those things factor into depression. It's not just sadness. You get sad because of you lose the life you had
Actions
before.
that lead up to the sadness.
You just lose the life you had before. You're just not happy with your life because you lose everything you used to do, all because your mind wants to play tricks on you and make you think that you're this or that, or someone thinks this way about you, and no, guys our age, guys anywhere, don't like to talk about it, and it sucks because the first thing I did, I told my mom everything because I knew she would be the only person to be able to help me. I don't know, because she's always there for me and my brother.
Yeah, I guess.
And my dad, I
fuck
guess.
that.
Oh yeah, I'll just sit over here. I'm just the
And
podcast.
no,
guy.
he didn't understand what it was. He never really went through it. His anxiety, he's when he's anxious. I worked with my dad my whole life until I switched my career path. But when he gets anxious, he gets angry. He doesn't start freaking out. He gets
Angry's not even the
really
word.
angry. The way me, I don't know if Chris is really like it, but me and my mom, when we get anxious, we get real, I guess, emotional. I don't know if that's the right word, but get quiet. It's like we hold everything in, and I don't know, because you don't know if anybody, you don't know if anybody else would really understand what you're going through. Which, in the beginning, that's how he was.
But it finally grew on him.
Yeah, after a while, I mean, he understood to an extent what was going on. And he was trying to do everything in his power to help me. But in reality, the only thing that can really help you is yourself and you wanting to get better. And
And medication, but you don't want to go into that.
Medication and therapy are
Seeing
assistance.
psychologists.
It's assistance. But if you don't want to get better, you're not going to get better.
Yeah.
So answering that question, I don't want to interrupt you. The person that sent that to us, I'm glad that they responded back. But going into all the different kinds of depression, I didn't want to revisit the whole topic because it's not a good place to revisit. And if you're coming from someone or you are suffering from a depression, we don't want to revisit this with him. It's just a topic that I wanted to bring up to have people send us messages of how many people are suffering from depression and anxiety, not the different types, and go into what made him upset, because we went through a real year, over a year of a lot of shit. Okay. And we don't want to revisit that. It's in the past. But I was bringing up how the generation again suffers from anxiety and depression. A lot of people bottle it up and don't talk about it. You know what I mean?
All right. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We'll be in the same spot. Thanks.
Okay, we're back, folks.
Yeah. Sorry for that little break we had to take. I had to grab something to eat, and it was our food break. Yeah, we're gonna let Chris take it over on what this podcast is about, who we are, what we want to accomplish, and
no, I just want to bring up how we want to be different from everybody else. So,
what do you mean by that?
I don't want to be like everybody and be a follower. I want this podcast for everybody to like come on and be like, oh, this is a new idea, or like this is a lot different than Joe Rogan's or one of the popular podcasts. But I just want to like. Not me personally, but I want our group to like be like the spotlight of everybody. Like I want everybody to come. Why are you making that?
No, I know what he's saying.
I don't.
Like I just want to stand out in front of and from every other podcast, and I want
to be different.
He
doesn't want. That's what I said when we started this. I don't want to be the same thing. I want to have on movie stars and this one and talk about. We're not scripted. That's why it's funny. That's why some of this stuff. Last week we cleaned dog shit. This is funny. There's nothing scripted. There's nothing. Nobody's holding up something to say. When somebody comes on, we're gonna have a nice guest in a couple of weeks. We're gonna have Dennis come on in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And Dennis is big on the stock market and crypto, and he's made thousands of dollars doing it. And he wants to come on and talk to everybody about it, which we wanted to have somebody with that. But at the same time, it's not scripted, so we can throw out whatever we wanted him.
There's going to be
he's going to have no idea. We're going to freeze everybody. And I want a list when we go live. I want people to send us. I want anybody that wants to come on. Please, if we know you, please put us a message to come on the show.
Or if you know us,
we would love for you to come on the show. And the more people are listening, the more people find out about us, the more popular we get. And that's what we want. We want people to know who we are.
And
but we want
really entertaining.
Want anybody to come. I want a list of people that want to come on every week. That we do 2 shows a week. I don't care. I just want to make this better so people, understand where we're coming from. And remember, we try to talk about some funny stuff, and then we talk about serious stuff. And when we talk about serious stuff, I want people to interact so I can have some kind of feedback. And again, if you don't like it, I don't care. I don't care. Send me the message that you don't like what I said. Send me the message to say that your girl's offended. It'll mean more than just listening to it and not giving us any feedback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not gonna take stuff personal. Like we just want to. Well, maybe him, but but we just want to share our ideas about like everything we talk about, and we want
about life, about things that are going on.
Yeah, we want
that nobody talks about.
We want you guys to be able to relate, also.
Yeah, it's not against us. Don't be against us, but. You guys got to be with us. So,
all right, let's bring up the last category, which is the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl week.
All right, before you bring this up, I'm going to let our producer Ryan sit in because I don't really follow sports like that. So, Ryan, you want to come in here? I'll get up.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Don't worry, hey, Ryan, everybody! It's Ryan. Hey. This is our sports analysis.
Yeah. He's got the.
Ryan.
He's probably got the best picks in Jersey right now.
Ryan's on fire. We have to bring him on. We figure maybe if he gives you a couple winners, we'll get more followers next week.
I kind of like Ryan. I like him next to me better than you.
It smells better.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, so
So Chris, this week with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, ask me first, honestly.
I'm wondering what do you think? Who is
Rams by 8?
Rams by 8.
Rams by 8.
Okay.
And I think Cooper Kupp touchdown. I think Odell Beckham's gonna have a nice
17 leg parlay.
Yeah. Christian's going to play his 25.
No. This is
If
gonna be
this wins and the guy who's singing the national anthem catches the ball in the corner of the end zone, then if the girl comes out of the crowd and jumps on top of him, I win $40.
no. I'm
But I only bet 10 cents.
But yeah, it only cost me a dime.
no. But I think Matt Stafford's gonna be over. It's gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be a shootout.
I don't.
I think it's gonna be.
I think
don't.
the Rams -4. That's a lock.
Yes, I agree with Ryan. I think the Rams.
Well, yeah, I would definitely.
The Rams are going to crush them.
Aaron
Remember,
Donald,
I said
Super
that.
Bowl MVP.
Remember, I said that on this. The Rams are going to crush them.
I could see Matt Stafford with all the stuff that went through with his life. I feel like it's just his time to shine, and I feel like.
Right. What about the other bets? The
Aaron Donald, Super Bowl MVP. He's going to have 4 sacks probably.
That's plus 200, right?
1,600.
1,600.
For him to be MVP, it's so hard to be a defensive
And then there's
MVP.
also the
Like, you
bet
gotta-
with the both quarterbacks throwing.
300
600
yards,
or
6 touchdowns is 6.5 to 1.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
We're not
halftime.
promoting.
What about the halftime show?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the
show
old
from
heads are gonna like it,
2004.
like my
Yeah.
mom.
It's the
Is it
2004.
really a repeat of 2004?
I don't know.
No, it's.
Oh, I
he's
thought it
making
was.
a
I thought it
joke.
really was.
No, it's gonna be.
No, but it's
like
Dr. Dre,
Eminem,
Eminem,
Snoop Dogg,
Snoop Dogg,
Snoop D-O double G, and
Mary J.
Blige.
and Kendrick.
I don't even know the hell Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, but Kendrick's not from.
What is that?
Kendrick's not.
Compton.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I know,
he's
but
from the same
but
time
he's not
period,
from
though.
their time period. He's not even close to. I mean, the other one with Eminem is going to be pretty good, I think.
No, who cares
But-
about the halftime? No, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool for my parents, but
Yeah, wait. Why Ryan's here? It's good. We got him. I just don't want to talk about the game. How about football? The Super Bowl traditions.
oh okay.
If so, like back when we were younger, we
There's
You know
some
what's still around? No,
fucking
no, no.
generation Shit.
no the we used to have the box pools, the same as you do now. The box pools were a famous thing to do, with the where you pick the numbers and match the numbers at the end of the game. But as far as like food and getting together with everybody and the family and things, I mean, what are you guys looking forward to?
Wings,
My house, be
drinking, gambling,
Drinking, gambling, vaping, a lot of vaping.
the Holy
The,
Trinity.
the Holy Trinity. Chris?
I'm just excited to eat and gamble, honestly. Even though I'm broke, as my dad said earlier. I'm
Because you don't
proud.
follow my picks.
Yeah, my ass.
One more thing for next week's live. I want to get as many people. I keep repeating
Dude,
it.
don't cut off the Super Bowl.
No,
Come on,
I'm
let's
not
keep
talking about the Super Bowl's done. That's it. I want to get as many
Old news.
people as we can on the live show. I will post it up 2 days in advance. You pick your phone up, right? 2 days in advance, and you'll be able to interact with us. I want as many people as we can to get on the live show, and then from there, after the first live show, we'll bring a guest. I'm going to say the end of next week or beginning of the third week, we'll bring a guest on. And then from then on, if anybody wants to come on the show, please send us a message, and we'll get you
I'm gonna
on.
have a good time.
We'll get you on as soon as we can, as soon as you pass our real strict background check. No, there's only you, Joe. You can come on the show. It don't matter. So if anybody has anything else before we go for this evening, Dom,
No, thanks for watching.
and your mom's birthday.
Oh wait, yeah.
We got a shout out.
Yeah,
Mom, happy birthday. Gonna be 30 years old.
30.
Yeah, my ass 60. But mom,
She'll come on and talk about
I
that next
love you,
week.
mom. But mom, have an awesome birthday. I'm probably not gonna see it because my dad schedules me every day. But yeah, have a nice birthday, and I love you, mom.
Yeah, love you, Mom.
Love you too.
Love you, mom. All right, peace out. We'll be
I'll see you guys.
DTB next week. Okay, guys. I'll see you.
Yes, sir. Let's
Alright.
get down to business.